What's up, YouTube? Mark Fleetwood back again, the Daily Grind Trader. And again, as the title would suggest, I am looking at the third session for the ICT Silver Bullet session. This third session will be from 2 p.m. New York Standard Time until 3 p.m. New York Standard Time. Again, I want to just quickly go over the rules of this trading strategy. So far, it has been 3 for 3 with all 3 trades winning and hitting its target. However, as I said in the last session, the first trade I did not have the proper lot size. It was a very small percentage win, but it was a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. The rules are simple. You have 1 hour. There is 1 hour to trade this 3 times a day. The London session, that is 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. The New York AM session is 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And the New York PM session, which is the current session now, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. You find the first fair value gap that is created, and that creation can either be a bullish or a bearish fair value gap. If it is a bearish, you're looking to take a short position. If it is bullish, you're looking to take a long position, and you target a 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio, with the stop loss being at the top or bottom wick of the first candle of the fair value gap formation. And I'll go over that now as we go into the charts. And again, guys, I do apologize as I am working off my cell phone and my Chromebook, as I don't have any of my normal trading and video recording computer and stuff with me here in Costa Rica. I wanted to do this video on the rooftop, but it is rainy season and it does appear that we've got some storms rolling in, and I don't want to get my electronics stuck in the rain. So again, very quickly, it looks like we may be opening the session with a fair value gap. I'm going to mark it out here in case we do, but it may not yet. So this would be if the candle finishes this way, and obviously it doesn't because it just pushed up into it farther. This would be a bearish fair value gap that just looks like it just got closed. Okay, yeah, no gap. It closed up entirely. So there, no gap there. But had that been a fair value gap, that wouldn't have been a bearish fair value gap. And if I would have entered at the start of that gap, my stop loss would have been the wick of the first candle, or sorry, the wick of this first candle starting the gap. So with that being said, and that not being the case so far, we are on the Euro USD pair on the 5-minute time frame. So this is always traded on a 5-minute time frame with a very mechanical rule set. Just keep that in mind. The rules and the way you trade this stays very mechanical, is very algorithmic. You're looking for the first fair value gap of the session, and you are going to either long or short off of that fair value gap, depending on whether or not it's a bullish or bearish fair value gap. That is it. And you're going 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio. Keep it very simple, keep it very mechanical. And as of right now, I am halfway through the profit target for the funded account challenge with only having traded 2 sessions. So we're going to keep looking into this session, and I may go back and forth a little bit between Euro and GBP, see if either one presents a better option for entry. Here the GBP also does not look like it made anything yet. However, there is a bit of a divergence here, because you see where the original entry was from this morning, where that fair value gap was. The GBP came down slightly, but the Euro came down and actually went back into our original fair value gap, which gives us a little bit of a divergence here. So there could be a bullish move coming. It looks like we have a little bit of a bullish divergence between the two, but we'll see. So I was very skeptical about doing this, because I don't like recording from my phone, especially recording from my phone to a screen. but I really wanted to do live. I really wanted to give the prospects of not back testing. Everyone back tests. Everyone has back testing on their accounts and or on their pages and stuff, and they'll show you what trades have happened. I want to show you as they're coming in. I want to forward test, and I want to show you on a live account with real money at stake, so that you know that the mindset you have to have, that when you're really waiting for 2-to-1 and you're watching your profit go like here. I was negative $1,000 here within the first 5 minutes, and came up to being almost at the profit take, and I'm looking at a $3,800 profit, and it goes down to $1,500, and it's like, oh shoot, do I close out here? Do I just take my profit and run? Do I take $1,500 and go? But you have to let the trade play out. This is why having a mechanical set it and forget it. You're going 2-to-1, you're going to set that trade, and you're going to get your emotions out of it. Because the emotions in these trades, because it's a very tight window, you lose half of your profits right here on this candle. And it's very easy to stop and say, I'm closing it here, I'll take half my profits and go. But you can't do that. You've got to let the trade play out. So going a little bit into the psychology of this trading and keeping it mechanical and keeping it algorithm helps you to take that out, because you can set this and go and just walk away once you have your entry. And once you do enter that trade, you're going 2-to-1 and you're not managing. Some people are really good at managing trades all the way up, and you can get a 4, 5, 6-to-1 trade, and they're very good at managing their levels and take a little bit here, take a little bit there. I found that I can be good at that sometimes, but also it's a detriment to me, because I'll get a little trigger happy once my profit gets to a certain point, and I'm afraid to let it go. So what I'm going to do is watch this a little bit more. I don't want to have a super long, just boring session here. I really don't have a whole lot to talk about. And as of now, there's nobody really watching, so I'm just making these videos talking to myself. It would be cool to do some questions or some Q&A and stuff, but unfortunately, until I get myself back into this full time and get myself back into making content where people want to see it and are here for it, then at that point I'm just kind of talking to myself. But I do appreciate everybody who watches this and who shows up and all that good stuff. But as of now, the euro hasn't made a move for us to get in. But looking at the overall, this still looks like this could be a very bullish setup, where you're coming back to about a 79% retrace. So I'd be interested to see which fair value gap pops its head out first. I'd be leaning towards betting a bullish fair value gap, but we'll see. And again, this strategy requires no indicators, no RSI, no MACD, no divergence, no nothing, just trading time and price. Specific time of day, first fair value gap. That's it. It's incredibly simple, but it's incredibly effective, as it's already shown so far. But I want to do what will be required, even at the best case scenario, will require 10 days of trading to fund this account. 5 days on the initial, and then 5 more days on the verification. And after 10 days of trading this strategy, I will be able to know for sure that it's a winning strategy. And this could be it. Like, I think one thing that people get in trouble with, and they tend to, at least I did, they tend to want to be professional students. And ICT, he actually speaks about this, and I don't want to try to quote him. It's not a quote from him, but just kind of generally speaking to what he says, that if you're constantly trying to learn every new strategy and you never pick one and just hammer it down and just get it right, get comfortable with it, get confident with it, you're constantly learning. You're trying to be like a professional student, and then you're never accountable for yourself, because you could just learn the next one and be like, oh, well that one didn't work for me. I'll go for the next model. and then, you know, you'll go to the next model and you'll win a couple and then you'll lose a couple. And then once you lose, you're like, oh, no, I don't like that model. Let's go to the next model. No model, no trading model at all, no trading strategy at all is going to have a 100% win rate. Most of them aren't even going to have a 80% win rate. Your best bets are going to be 60 to 65% win rates with extremely good risk to reward management, with good risk management, and you will be exceptionally profitable. But with that said, you have to take one, hammer it down, use it, and really make sure that you understand it entirely and you're confident and comfortable with it, because that's the key to trading, is having confidence in what you're doing and being confident in setting up a limit buy or limit sell and just walking away and knowing I'm going to risk $1,000 and I'm going to potentially be rewarded with $2,000. And I'm confident that more often than not, I'm going to win this trade. That's it. That's all it takes. But you have to have your edge, and you have to allow your edge to be your edge. You can't micromanage a trade and get out early and do those types of things, because that just stops you from having that advantage in the market. So I've kind of run out of things to say. I'm going to go ahead and stop this live here, and I'm going to restart the live if a position opens up or a price action opens up for a position to be taken. And I will also post on YouTube. I have a bunch of posts from the London session and from this morning's New York session, just about the trades, the actual pictures, the images from TradingView of the trade, and the image from MT4 of the earnings for the day. So with that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed. I know this is not my standard style video. Hopefully it will be getting much better soon as my mouth gets better and my speaking gets better. I can set up my webcam so that I can actually show myself again, because now I don't mind people seeing me. I'm still not that pretty, but at least now I can smile and I can have teeth and show my face. So that's the biggest thing for me. As always, guys, until next time, peace.